Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position, white to play and white to win. And white is winning and white's pawns are moving forward in this direction, and most people will get this puzzle wrong. They fall into a stalemate trap. I hope you wouldn't fall into it, so you can pause the video and just find the correct move and let me know in the comment to secure your guess, right? So your moves, you can just write them in the comment. I would simply respond for all of you guys. So go ahead, best of luck. Okay, welcome back. So here we have a bishop and these two pawns, and the thing I want you to notice in this position, to just to reduce time, to not waste time on bullshit things, you have to notice this: the king cannot move anywhere, right? So if it wasn't for these pawns, black would simply stalemate and get a draw, right? So these two pawns are a problem for black currently. So that is kind of a hint for you, right? But most people fail to solve this problem because they start by playing king to c2. So that is what a lot of folks do. So the idea is to get to the pawn and defend this pawn and try to promote these two pawns or one of them to a queen so that white can win this. But the problem with this move is here black would push the pawn, and like I said, you can't capture this pawn, right? So if you simply capture this pawn, black would push the a pawn, and you can't do anything about it. You cannot do much, right? It's going to be stalemate at the end. And if you ever try to simply stop defending your pawn, this is what would happen. You don't have any piece that can defend this pawn, so black would capture both of them. You can't do anything to simply win this, right? Black would simply capture these two, and it doesn't matter if you have a bishop or not. A bishop alone cannot deliver a checkmate, right? So if you didn't capture this pawn will eventually get into queening, and you eventually are going to capture it. It will force you to capture it, otherwise you are going to lose the game, right? So that is the idea, and king to c2 is not the correct move, even though it looks natural to simply help the pawns. So what else can we try? Well, if we try to move the bishop like this, bishop to d4, that doesn't work either, because black would play this move, and it doesn't matter, no matter you take or not. If you capture this, black would push this pawn, and you eventually are going to capture the pawn and get the stalemate. And if you don't capture like this, black would eventually capture your two pawns, and this is going to be once again a draw. So once you move a move, any move, once you make a move, this pawn would be pushed, and that is going to be game over for you. There is no other chance that you are going to fall into the stalemate trap, and this is exactly why I talk it about in the beginning. So here the correct move is to play bishop to e5. Why is it the correct move? Because now all black has to do is push this pawn, right? But we don't chase the pawn, or we don't get to capture it. Instead, what we are going to do is play king to c2. and now we are just getting to our pawn. So that is our main idea. And this pawn, like I said in the beginning, if it wasn't for this pawn, the king would be stalemated and black would get a draw. And these pawns are a problem, and black would simply hope to lose both of them. Actually, if black loses this pawn is already blocked and it would be just a draw. And black hopes to promote it so that it would force you to capture. However, we simply continue with our journey by playing king to d3, and after black promotes to a queen, of course you have to capture it with your bishop. And now after black pushes, what is the move? Well, if you said king to e4, you are correct, and the idea is actually we are this pawn is kind of a problem once again for the king, because now the king is allowed to capture our pawn, right? But we get close enough to simply defend our pawn with the king, right? And now we don't have to worry about this pawn anything anymore, right? So black cannot even push because it's pinned, and black has to move the king, and we see we can actually capture that, and we are going to win this game this way. So this is actually the solution, and I said these two pawns are a problem for black. They are a problem, right? If it wasn't for them, this king would get a draw. So this is it for today. For a recap, first we are going to play bishop to e5, blocking the pawn, so that in this position the only legal move that black can make is a3. So now we get closer with our king by playing b2, and then we are going c2, and then we are going to continue with king to d3 and king to e4. So black pushes, we play, black pushes and get a queen. We simply capture the queen, and notice black would have this only illegal move, right? So for most of the move, black would have only one legal move, and after all of this, we simply get into the position with our king defending our pawn, and now black has to move somewhere, and we simply capture the pawn, and we are completely winning this, right? So there is no problem with the opposition. Since we have a bishop, we can actually waste a move. We'll make a random move to win the opposition back. We can't lose the opposition, right? So actually this is stalemate. So here in this position we can't even push this, and we can play here, and we are going to make to a queen. We are going to promote to a queen and win the game. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.